Hello and welcome back to Turf Talks by Race Mirror. We come to almost the end of the Udagamandalam racing season with just 2 days remaining, and we're glad to welcome Fahad Khan back. Fahad, thank you so much for joining.
My pleasure, Yasser.
Well, Fahad, two more race days to go. That's Thursday and Friday, and then we pack up and head to Madras. How is the feeling? Excited to head back to Madras?
Yeah, it's definitely yes. Going back home, but would love to have more racing because we're going to have a longish break of more around 3 to 4 months. So it's better to earn some more stakes and get back home.
Well, we'll wish you all the best for the last 2 days. Hope you pick up some stake. And with that, let's move on to the first race, which is the Pinatubo Plate Division 1 for maiden horses to be run over 1200 meters far. 10 runners in this one, Fahad. Your thoughts?
Yasser, on the basis of experience, I think so. The races should be between number two, Naughty Par, and number five, Autumn Light. Autumn Light ran a good third the first outing, ran a fair fourth the following of start. To
Mhm.
be ridden by Kaviraj, who's riding some good races in Ooty. So I think so. These two horses should have the upper hand over Brotherhood. Brotherhood is working extremely well. After his first run, ran fourth, ran up, no, didn't run up to expectations, but I'm sure he'll definitely come back stronger this run. So I think so. The race should be amongst these three.
Okay, Fahad, let's move on to the second race. Again, a maiden race, the Pinatubo Plate Division 2 to be run over 1200 meters. And there are 10 runners in this one. Mr. Stark was tad disappointing in his last one, don't you think, Fahad? But I'll leave it open to you. What do you think about this one?
Yes, Mr. Stark disappointed a lot. According to his track movements, he had to be there, but he just fizzled out in the straight. I guess he didn't like the course, or maybe he needed that run. But now going upon the run of horses, I think so. Number nine, Seattle Blue, who ran a fair third last time out with Muhammad Farhan Alam, ran an impressive third, should I say. Was finishing on with a lot of running. Unfortunately, the race got over. With that kind of experience behind her, I'm sure she'll definitely watch for it. And I think so. She should go very strong in this race, and all will have to beat her. So my choice would be Seattle Blue, basis of on that run from Yellow Sapphire and Only a Star. So I guess these three race should be amongst these three.
All right, Fahad, hope our patrons have made a note of that. Quickly, let's move on to the third race, the Salamander Handicap, a Class 4 race to be run over 1200 meters. 10 runners in this one, Fahad. Your thoughts?
Glorious Sunshine impressed a lot by finishing second last time. A lot of money came on this horse, was backed on heavily, but could only finish second with Ram Nandan Manji. But a great change of jockey from that Ram Manji to see Umesh, the champion jockey, makes a lot of difference. But only the thing is that she's going to run in the six furlong compared to a run in a mile. So coming from a mile to six, be a little tad too sharp for her. But yes, she's of a better class. She's got a very good chance to win this race. Another horse which impressed me is number four, Pacific. Pacific ran a fair third, ran a good race, and sure will definitely come back more stronger. And yes, Wild Frank. Wild Frank ran two back-to-back good races, ran a second and a third. So I guess this race should be a very open one. Nothing outstanding, but yes, all would have to beat Glorious Sunshine, followed by Pacific and Wild Frank.
All right, Fahad, let's move on to the fourth race, the Almanzor Handicap, a Class 4 race to be run over 1400 meters. Well, I think in this one, Masterpiece was a tad unlucky, caught in traffic last time around. I think should turn the tables from horse number one, Demosthenes. Your thoughts?
Absolutely, Asar. We are absolutely spot on this because Masterpiece is knocking on the door, being very consistent. I'm sure he deserves a big reward for it. So I think all would have to beat Masterpiece. Demosthenes, yes, won well, penalized for it. But yes, he's got a very good chance to upset Masterpiece. Yes, the race should be amongst these two, followed by, I think so, for a third chance should be Majestic Charmer.
All right, Fahad, let's move on to the fifth race, the Roaring Lion Handicap, a Class 3 race to be run over 1400 meters. But I think Helen of Troy won impressively last time out, and the stablemate, or I can say not the stablemate, but the ownership Royal Icon as well is a threat in this one. Your thoughts?
Yes, straight fight between these two, but I would give Royal Oicon the upper hand because she didn't like the 6 furlong trip after winning a 7 furlong. I'm sure she'll come back more stronger in this. Yes, I think so. I'll give Royal Icon the upper hand over Helen of Troy, followed by Swarga. Swarga also is a decent horse. Amongst these three, the race should be. If there's going to be an outsider which can upset everybody in this, is going to be number 9 Strombossis if he makes all the running in front.
All right, let's move on to the sixth race, the Enable Handicap Division 1, a Class 2 race to be run over 1200 meters. I think Fahad Dark Sun was an impressive winner last time around, but not to forget that Gold Kite also is a speedy customer with the likes of Bernardini and Constant Variable. Could be it looks like a tough one, Fahad. Your thoughts?
Yes, absolutely, Yasser. Dark Sun proved a tough nut to crack. He beat me only. So I ran second to Dark Sun last time. So, yes, he's a good horse who's done very well for Sebastian. And he's got the form. That's why he's come back again to the race very soon. He's got a very good chance to win, but he has to beat Constant Variable. Constant Variable is an improved horse after his 2 runs, and I'm sure he'll has to beat Constant Variable. So the race should be amongst these two. I would give Constant Variable to Darkson, and an outsider would be definitely Rays of Sun.
All right, Fahad. Let's move on to the next one, the Enable Handicap Division 2, a Class 2 race to be run over 1200 meters, Fahad. A couple of runners in this one who won their last starts in the like of Slanche, Lady Royal, Starlap. So it's going to be a tough one, don't you think?
Yeah, sir. According to the run of the race, I would give the nod to Slante. Slante, yes, well-bred horse, won well, and I think so. After the run she had in Bangalore, she came and ran second here and a winner. She's an improving type, and I'm sure she'll definitely vouch for it, and all would have to beat her. So I give the nod to Slante from Lady Royal and Starlap.
All right, let's move on to the concluding race of the day, a Class 5 race, the Maid of Mist handicap to be run over a mile. But this seems to be a very tough one for you to pick. You've got three runners in the likes of Sanche Dreams, Sunday Warrior, and Lady Zine.
Yes, Yasser, I mean, seasons come to an end. We have to take back whatever we can, like I just said a little while earlier. So yes, they all are running good, fair races. Sunshine Dreams has just come down in class. The very good horse. Unfortunately, he's been a little out of form. I hope tomorrow it's not the case. He worked well. He liked the little slower run race. I mean, the race should not be too fast. But on the basis of everything, all would have to beat number 3, Kikata. Kikata has been running good races. In fact, last time got checked in the bend. Last 200 meters came out and again ran a flying second. So I think so going a mile would not be difficult for Kikata. Yes, on form, I would give Kikata from Sunshade Dreams, followed by Stillwater and Edizine. So it's going to be an open race, but all have to beat Kikata.
All right, Fahad, thank you so much for sharing your views. As always, what would be the day's best in the card tomorrow?
Well, Yasser, going by the day's best, I think so. The horse which improved and impressed me a lot, that is in the second race, number 9, Seattle Blue. I'll go with her.
All right, there you have it. The day's best is Seattle Blue, race number 2, horse number 9. Hope you've made a note of it. Thank you so much, Fahad, for joining us. And thank you so much for all our viewers for showering us with so much love for me and Fahad and for all the analysis and the shows that we bring to you. We promise you we'll continue to bring the show for other race centers as well. So stick around, stay tuned, and please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to Race Mirror. And Fahad, all the best for the concluding days,
Thank you so
and
much.
hope you bag in some winners before the season ends.
Thank you so much, Yasser. All the best. All the best to everyone.